Hey everybody, welcome to the vlog today. I am so sorry I haven't gotten to you guys. I apologize, it's been a lot going on. I had some work I had to do, but now I am back. And I've been promising you guys for a long time that I would show you how to go ahead and cut your undercut for your dreads. It's been a while, mine is pretty fuzzy and fluffy and just really rough. So I want to go ahead and try to get through it today. I kind of want to go through it just a little quickly. Not, you know, I want to make sure I go through the proper steps, but I don't want to have you guys watch the whole process. Just very simple things that you have to understand. Number one, make sure that whatever you're doing, doesn't matter, you know, what your hair type is, make sure you brush it down properly so you can make sure the part is showing. You don't want to get into your dreads, touching them and stuff. A lot of people use the clips and they'll clip it up to make sure that it doesn't touch their dreads, but it's totally up to you. However you want to do it, just make sure that you don't clip your dreads, okay? And when you do it, depending on the length that you want the sides to be, I like it at a nice number one guard. You guys can take this guard off, do it at a lower one or do it at a higher one, doesn't matter. Totally up to you. So basically, I'm just going to show you guys how not to hit your dreads and how to just go through it nice and slowly and take your time with it and kind of show you the steps on how to do that, okay? So let's get started on that. Okay, so we have our clippers. We have this, as you can see right here. I got my guard set up and it's ready to go. Now I typically make sure I spray some oil sheen on it to make sure it's nice and running smoothly. Make sure it's not gunked up. It does take a lot of work to make sure of that, but once you do that, it should be fine. And you know, just be very careful with it. Take your time. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. Go to a barber, call it a day. You're gonna have to look rough for the next few weeks, but just make sure you go through the proper channels. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, please don't do it, okay? So for those of you who do feel comfortable doing it, let me explain. Ka-chow! All right, so the clippers are on. Now, they sound pretty good. They sound like they're in pretty good shape. I do need to get some new ones. It's actually rusting a little bit. That's not good. If your clippers are rusting, you should get new ones, but I'm using these because I don't have any new ones, so they work just fine though. All right, so the clippers are on, as you can hear. They're on, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and start with putting the guard down. I try to get it as low as I can, so I put it all the way down, and then we're gonna go ahead and start cutting from the side. Now, I'm gonna kind of explain to you guys step by step kind of how I do it. First of all, I make sure to cut from here and just go all the way up. And then on these parts right here, I stay very far away from, okay? And when you're doing it, make sure you kind of pull your hair back a little bit so that you're not clipping the dreads, okay? So here we go. Let me go ahead and get tight in on this. All right, so just go nice and slow. Don't rush it. It's your hair. Take your time. Just like that. Especially once you get to the point where you have a lot of hair, it's a lot easier to do because then you don't really have to scrub it. Like people go like this, you don't have to do all that. Just go up and down just like that and handle it. All right? Just like that, real easy. You're gonna have some hair on the floor, but that's okay. You can clean that up with a broom. All right, so as you guys can see, it's nice and smooth right here. And look, I haven't touched up here yet, okay? I haven't even touched that yet. So just keep going on with it and continue on with the process. And make sure you keep a good steady hand on where your hair is so you can keep on going, okay? All right, so at this point, I pretty much got the line perfect. As you can see, it's a nice perfect line. And now, this is the point that gets kind of rough. What you wanna make sure is, keep your hand on your dreads and just get in the mirror and be very careful about where you are. At this point, I don't even need a mirror. I pretty much know exactly how to do this, so just watch and kind of see the way I handle it, okay? See, I do this thing where I'm just barely pushing up on the dreads, but it's still getting pretty close, but not quite, okay? So just be careful of that. And then all the rest of the loose hairs, you can pretty much just cut right through. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys the final product when I'm done. I'm gonna do it all my sides. Just give me 1 second, okay? Okay, so I'm done cutting my hair, guys. It's finally done. Here's the final product. Of course, I gotta still wash my hair and all that stuff. All the way in the back, as you can see, all the way over, and boom. But here's the thing, and I tell you guys this all the time, this is my life through a public lens. That's what this vlog is about. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything for you guys. I want you guys to look at this. Look at that right there. Guess what that is? It's a little boo-boo. I cut my ear, okay? So, I'm gonna say this again, and again, and again. If you guys are afraid of sharp objects, if you guys don't think you're ready for it, if you guys think you're a little too shaky, or you're just not in the right place to cut your own hair, don't do it, okay? It's not necessarily the funnest thing to do to cut yourself. I cut myself because I just made a mistake. I think I sneezed or something and it just a little bit, but all I'm saying is that it's a very, very intricate process, and I just want to make sure you guys don't hurt yourselves out there trying to do this kind of stuff. It is not dangerous like walking on a tightrope or juggling fire, but what I'm saying is that it's a very particular process, and I don't want you to mess up and go the wrong direction or something like that, and then your whole head is messed up and your dreads are cut or something like that. So if you guys just don't feel comfortable cutting around your dreads or anything like that, don't do it. Have someone else do it, or go to a professional barber, period. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower, get ready for tomorrow. There's a lot of things I wanna edit, a lot of things I wanna do. I wanna go ahead and get this washed up also so I can look good for tomorrow. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys subscribe, hit that like button for me, and if this was informative, make sure you tell me in the comments below. I would really appreciate that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. I'll see you guys later.